How we doing, TVC fanatics? I'm your online host, Nathan Wiseman, joined by Danny Dean, Alexander reporter, here in Studio A, where Alexander tonight dropped a game to Athens by a score of 32-27. Now, Danny, obviously extremely close in this game, especially at the end of the first. It was tied 10-10. What happened after that?
You're right, it was an extremely close game, but it was also an extremely low-scoring game. I mean, like you said, the final score, very low. You know, that seems like a halftime score. And at the end of the first, like you said, 10-10, and 6 of Alexander's points were from the free throw line. So a lot of those fouls by Athens, Alexander was really able to capitalize on them. And if they had kept those fouls down, I really think that Athens could have run away with it.
Yeah, you know, obviously a great defensive game, but that means an extremely poor offensive game. Neither team could sink a three. Athens went 1 of 18 from behind the arc, and Alexander not much better, 1 of 10. You know, was it really a great defensive game, or what was going on with these offenses for both teams tonight?
I went into this game expecting it to be another Athens blowout, just as we've seen all season, but it was exactly the opposite. It was a neck-and-neck, low-scoring game with some sloppy offense. I mean, Alexander was shooting 23% from the field, and Athens was only 35%. That is very unexpected from them. It was a lot of good defense. I mean, Alexander was boxing out, stepping up their speed, which helped them because, I mean, Athens is so tall compared to them. So it helped them with that height deficit, but it was a lot of sloppy offensive game.
Yeah, you know, extremely sloppy in this one, but it got a little scary near the end of this one. Lucas Thompson of Alexander had an injury. You know, what's his status tonight?
That's right. Near the end, he was down for a couple minutes, and the paramedics had to come. I caught up with the paramedics after the game, and they said he was okay and he was headed home safe. But he was a little bit scary.
Guys, really glad to hear he's safe. You know, we wish him the best going forward. And you know, Danny, obviously Alexander, they lose this one, but it was a close one to an undefeated Athens team. What do you see going forward for these, you know, Spartans going forward in the next couple weeks?
I really think they need to take this and get some confidence from it. I mean, now they know that they can hold their own when it comes to any of the TVC competitors. And so we'll see how this plays when they head up against Fed Hawk later this week.
Yeah, it should be a fun one out in there. You know, Athens, they just keep on rolling. 9-0 overall and 4-0 in conference play. Thanks a lot, Danny. Nice work. Now remember, fans, you can always check out all of our content on the web at woub.org/heroes throughout the week. While you're on the web, check us out on Twitter at Hardwood Heroes and tweet us using the hashtag TVC Takeover. Use that hashtag and we'll interact with you on Twitter. You can also like us up on Facebook at Hardwood Heroes and Instagram at WOUB Sports. For Danny Dean, I'm Nathan Wiseman, reminding you to be heroic.